It's like an inside joke for everybody who was there, who was there, and we got merch from the crew merch that says that. But Sinners is the perfect title.
You keep dancing with the devil. One day he's gonna follow you home.
We got us a problem, y'all.
The characters are now in a video game, and it inspired me to think, what if your Sinners characters were turned into action figures?
My mojo bag.
Yeah.
1000%. Mojo bag, pickled garlic, you know what I'm saying? A couple steaks. Smoke's got his, his 2 guns, you know what I'm saying? He's got his 1911 pistols, and his Stack got his trench knife, you know what I'm saying? With the brass knuckles on it. You got the Ruger too. You got
What were you just gonna say? What does Mary have? Yeah, what's yours?
Stack's good.
Mary's getting something from Stack.
Yeah, Stack's good. Yeah, you're getting all the gear from him. What you got? Give me.
Yeah. Oh, look over there.
We gonna kill every last one of you.
Oh, see, I don't know how to answer this question.
Traditionally, it's a bit of garlic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit of garlic.
Yeah. If I could, I would throw a look with my eyes. I would just throw a look that could burn through his soul. I would do that.
For me, if Cornbread had an accessory, his hat, it'd probably be a little trick in the game where if you lose his hat, your energy goes down.
Hey, you remember Our Job? Our Job.
Yeah, and the doctor. Yeah, exactly.
I guess it's easy. It's just fire. She's a pyromaniac. But also, I've already tried to play the game. I was telling the gentleman here yesterday that I downloaded the Xbox version and I cannot get past the first level. It is so difficult. The vampires come at you and you're dead instantly. So yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that one.
Music. Very simple. Music. That's it.
Yeah.
Musical performances in this movie are chilling and incredible. What was it like experiencing those musical numbers on set?
My brain immediately goes to our read-through. That was the first time I heard Miles sing and play the guitar. And that was the first time we heard all the music. We played it sort of throughout as the musical moments would occur. Where I may have read the script the first time or the first few times and been like, what the heck is this movie? It all made sense in that moment. When the music just is like the glue to this movie.
I think that's a part of the film where Sammy really gets to show people, what he has and put his best foot forward. This was a part that I knew I could shine. So that scene was incredible, man. The energy that day was magnetic. I think everybody was there. They was all, pushing me. Ryan was there. He was like, yo, take it up another notch. Take it up another notch. Take it up another notch. So, to be in that room at that point was crazy.
Powerful. Foundational.
Soul-wrenching in the most positive way, heartbreakingly beautiful.
Music in this film is a character within itself, and it reminds me about how transformative live music can be.
Somebody take me.
When is the last time that you felt moved?
My producer, business partner, wife, baby mama, we went to go see Andre 3000 perform at the Jazz Festival in Napa. It's a small venue, like a cave, bro. Wow. I was just transported, bro. I was transported without no substances. You know what I'm saying? Like just the music and him, and that was the last time for me, I would say. With the exception of watching this dude live. But that was after. It was after.
Music so true. It can conjure spirits from the past.
The question itself just makes me think of Glastonbury, which is an amazing music festival. The evening slot, the sun's just going down, legendary performances are happening, everyone's just together. Yeah, it's like proper one love type,
There's a line in the film that talks about how the recordings from this time sound awful, right? And this film really gives justice back to what it really sounded like to be there in the room.
Yeah.
Like even some of those Lead Belly recordings, right? You still feel that emotion, but what is that when it's live, right? This felt like an honoring of what that would have been like to be in the room.
That's a brilliant point.
What the hell going on?
Oh, we heard tale of a party.
It was a code name, bro, because it didn't have a title yet. And my last few films have had code names just to keep attention off of them when you're filming on location and things of that nature. And the idea was I was trying to make something fast that I knew would taste good, because my last few movies took a long time. And that's the cool thing about a grilled cheese sandwich, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows what that is, you can make one quick, and everybody knows they taste good, you know what I'm saying? Generally, you like, hey, you want a grilled cheese sandwich? People mostly gonna be like, yeah, even if they're not hungry, If I say grilled cheese, 3, 2, 1. It's like an inside joke for everybody who was there, who was there, and we got merch from the crew merch that says that. But Sinners is the perfect title.
Admit to it.
Admit to what?
That you dead.
He created a family on set. From his heads of departments, his relationship with Michael, that feeling of family, and we need to be striving for that because now you have a safe, creative space to really play, be bold, take chances, and create something that you're really proud of.
All of these characters are very personal to him. Perline was, I believe, based somewhat on his grandmother, I want to say, and just getting that little bit of insight, it made it feel even more personal than it did on the page, you know?
I kept on being instructed by him to aim to be more sincere. Like sincerity was key for Remick to be able to operate. That was a really fascinating angle, I think, for an antagonist of a story to be sort of portrayed from.
You don't need no saving. Yes, you do.
You know, Ryan's an athlete first, you know what I'm saying, before anything, and he's used to that team, that coach, that player coach, that culture that we're creating an environment for, like she said, to take risks and to be, you know, safe, to explore, and it's an open door policy. You know, I think we found each other. Let's talk about this character. Let's talk about this moment. Let's talk about this scene. Like, how can I help you? How can I give you your character what you need? It's special. I mean, you know, when you go to other sets and you do other projects, you know, it's not always like that.